again, and welcome back to the D4U USA channel. If this is your first time joining us today, welcome. We are immigration experts helping entrepreneurs and professionals live their American dream through their business, their investment, and their profession. I am attorney María Ribeiro, and I'm a licensed lawyer outside of Florida. And today we are going to be talking about the EB2 National Interest Waiver and green cards and the questions that we have been receiving from our viewers and our clients. Before we get started, while yes, I am an attorney, it is important that you understand that I am not your attorney unless we have an agreement that says otherwise. So everything we're going to be talking about today is not to be considered as legal advice, and it should only be considered for educational purposes only. Of course, you are unique, your situation is unique, and if you need unique legal advice, this is why I am leaving our email here so that you can write to us and we will be more than happy to give you personalized legal guidance. Let's get started with these frequently asked questions about EB2 National Interest Waiver and green cards. So the first question that we see really often between our viewers, thank you so much for sending in your questions, and also our clients, is what is the difference between an application that is submitted at the consulate and an application done as an adjustment of status? So this is a common question because it can get confusing. This is immigration law after all. Essentially, the application made at the consulate is submitted to the U.S. consulate in your country while you are providing the application and are residing in your country. Now, on the contrary, an adjustment of status application can only be done while you are inside of the United States, and it is sent directly to the immigration office here at the U.S. While you are applying for an adjustment of status, you can also apply for what is called a work authorization and a travel document, which you cannot request if you are doing a consular process, if you are applying at the consulate. So whether you apply at the consulate or if you are applying as an adjustment of status, there are applications are going to be reviewed in the same manner, but there are additional benefits if you are applying as an adjustment of status, like being able to work and travel to and from the United States while your application is being processed. That can only be done with an adjustment of status. Another question that our viewers have been submitting to us is, what is a combo card and who can get it? So a combo card is what we call an authorization to travel in and out of the United States and an authorization to work within the United States in one single card. So you can receive these authorizations separately, but when you receive them in a single card, it is known as a combo card. Only those applicants who are applying for an adjustment of status can get a combo card, similar to what I was mentioning previously in our prior question. So when you are applying for an EB2 National Interest Waiver application within the United States as an adjustment of status, you can also apply for the combo card at the same time, so that while you are waiting for your application to be processed, you can travel in and out of the United States, and you can also work while you are waiting for your application. This is especially helpful when it can take months or even years to receive your EB2 National Interest Waiver approval. The next question that we have is, do you have to prove that you speak and understand English language as part of your application? So as of today, there is no requirement that you prove that you speak the English language as part of your application. However, it is beneficial for you to learn and become comfortable in speaking the English language. But when you appear for your immigration interview, you are permitted to have a translator with you during the interview itself. So while you're not required to know and to speak and to feel comfortable in the English language, it is best for you to become fluent so that you can have success in your profession or business through the EB2 National Interest Waiver Visa. Do you need to be working in a field of your expertise when you have your green card interview. So the same way that you are not required to be fluent in English, you are also not required to be working at the time of your immigration interview. However, as an EB2 national interest waiver applicant, you are applying as a professional with an exceptional ability within your field. So the more you can show the immigration officer that you are well suited to do the work you're setting out to do in your application, the stronger you are as a candidate during your interview. So the immigration officer wants to see that you are well positioned to do the work that you are planning to do in the United States. So if you see that you are doing something that is like taking a course maybe, or doing an internship within your field, the immigration officer is going to value your efforts that match the work that you are presenting in your EB2 national interest waiver application. So for example, if your application is based on the work that you do as a biomedical engineer, you should be doing something related to your field so that the officer confirms that you are still doing what you are set out to do in your initial application during your green card interview. The next common question is, if your green card is approved while you are still in your home country, how long do you have to enter the United States? Well, the answer is quite simple, my friends. You have 6 months from the time that your green card is approved to enter the United States. Once you are approved, your green card is sent to you in your home country, and then you have 6 months to enter the United States with your green card. Now, of course, these are for people who are outside of the United States as opposed to inside of the United States. The next question that we get is, what is premium processing? Well, premium processing is a way for you to expedite your application process. So some visas have significantly long wait times, and the premium processing allows you to shorten the wait time for your application to be processed and approved and reviewed. So for example, if a particular visa has a processing time of, let's say, 2 years, then the premium processing can allow you to apply and have your process moved through the application process through 30 days to maybe 60 days, just as an example. So this depends on the type of visa you are applying for and the premium processing times that the immigration office determines how long it will take. But it will significantly shorten the regular processing times, which is excellent news. This is a separate request that you do have to pay an additional fee for, and not all visas are eligible for premium processing. Another question that we typically get are, which family members can also benefit from your green card application? So beneficiaries include your spouse, your children who are under 21, and children who are single as well. Next question that we get are all professionals eligible for a professional business visa? And the answer is yes. There is not a list of professionals that the immigration office says can or cannot apply for a professional's visa. So every professional theoretically could apply for a professional business visa like the EB1 or the EB2, assuming that you still meet the requirements for that visa. However, the professionals that tend to have the best chances of getting approved are those like professionals that are engineering, healthcare professionals, and those that focus in technology. Keep sending us your questions because we love answering them and bringing helpful information for you to live your American dream. Again, I'm leaving our email here so that you can contact us, and I can't wait to see you on the next video.